This is a 1980 Honda CB750F Super Sport. And it's been sleeping since 1988. That's 36 years of silence. Just over 5,600 miles on the clock. It's basically a time capsule. And today, we're cracking it open. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And today, I showed up at the courthouse and this guy was waiting for me. A 1980 Honda CB750 Super Sport. Looks really, really good. Let's take a good look at it. Okay, so at first glance, it's a looker. It's a good looking bike. It seems to be fairly complete. We are missing a mirror. Got one on this side, none on this side. But look, only 5,600 miles on the clock, which is awesome. Just keep looking around. Here is the tag, 1988 from the state of New York, which is probably why, if it's spent its whole life in New York, it probably spent its life indoors except during riding seasons up there. So, because there is very little rust I'm seeing. Very little rust. Oh, we're down a turn. Let's fix that real quick. This should be a quick, easy fix. It's just unscrewing this screw, sliding that thing back on, and then putting the screw back in. Not sure why because it's not broken, so which is pretty good. Hey, we're already making it better. Look at that. Winning. Mark that off the list. So while I was over here putting this turn signal back on, did see there is some surface rust right here on the fork gear. Look, there's so little on this, on the forks, which is pretty incredible. I like that it's got this, this Lockhart oil cooler. So yeah, look, there's the engine looks good. I mean, yeah, it's, let's be honest, it's 45 years old, but it looks really good. There's no rusting up here. There's very little rust on the manifolds, on the headers, I mean. This, I'm not sure, I hadn't even tried this yet. Oh, that's a no bueno. We're stuck somewhere. This is the only little bit of something on the tank, which that'll buff out, I believe. I can't wait to clean this thing up. We're gonna go through this. It's not all gonna get done today, but it's gonna get done over time, step by steps. Another thing, oh yeah, we're gonna need brakes. These guys down here, twin disc up front, are probably stuck. Not only is it a twin disc, but it's a twin horn too. Just when you thought one horn was enough, we're gonna give you two. Way to go, Honda. Well, let's check we're discs all the way around. What do you think? The back one's stuck too? Oh, it's stuck now. It's stuck now. Yeah, so the caliper's is going to need to be rebuilt. We'll probably have to do that first now that I stuck it. But let's do a deeper dive. Somebody polished it not that long ago, or maybe just never got all the stuff off of it. There we go, looks better. But air cleaners here. Let's check the tank. I do like these gas tank latches. It's nice. Although, if you need to replace these are tough to come by. Let's see if we can get this guy open. Oh my gosh. Oh, geez. I'm guessing it's got some bad gas in it. It's not even moving. Come on. It is not even moving. I think we're gonna need a hammer.
Stop! Hammer time!
Okay, let's see if I can do it like a fuel sender unit or something. Block of wood. Okay, yeah, it's moving. It is stuck like Chuck. What do you think the inside of this thing's gonna look like? Oh, it's, oh. I think somebody may have filled it up with molasses. Cheese and pizzas. Come on. I feel like it wants to. I feel like there's something in there that's just grabbing it and pulling it back down. It's like, it's mine, you can't have it. Oh, it is, it's the seal that's stuck on. I've never seen that look, the seal. We're gonna need a new seal. Woo, 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 woo. At first whiff, it was pretty bad. But now that, meaning just cracking it open, it had been sealed. Look, this, if there's any indication of how bad it was stuck, it's that right there. Just stuck right here. And looking inside it, it's not bad. It's got some varnish. Look, you can see the varnish down in there. It's got some varnish down in there. That's pretty rough. It's gonna need to be cleaned out. I can pretty much guess why this is not turning is because of that. So that's gonna have to be cleaned out. Whew. That's bad news. If this was smell-o-vision, you guys would have clicked off for sure, because it's bad news. Since that went so well, let's keep looking. And the next thing I want to do is I want to pull this seat off, and to get the seat off, you got to pull the side covers off, and after you pull the side covers off, then you have to undo some bolts so that you can then get the seat off. It's not a, hey, let's take it off real quickly. It's a, let's get to work and put some time into taking this thing off. So let's do that real quick. Let's start right here, and we want to just be careful so you don't snap tabs. That's all we're trying to do. Let's see, is there another one right there? And this is the danger zone right here. There we go. Again, trying to come up from underneath it so I don't snap a tab. That's all I want. Let's go get the other side. And then you see, this is my bolt right here. Okay, got the other one off. Let's get these tabs. GoPro, let's get these bolts. Let me move these just so I don't step on them. We'll rest them over here on our CL160 workbench. Looks pretty good. And to take off this seat, we're gonna use our Eastvolt 46-piece ratchet set that we're giving away. This thing is awesome. Look at everything it comes with. It's awesome. Let's get this guy off. No, I was going the correct way. Now I'm going the correct way. I like that they give you both regular sockets and deep well sockets. Makes a difference. It's got good weight to it too. Okay, just like that, we got the bolts out using our Eastvolt ratchet set. And you can win this Eastvolt 46-piece ratchet set. All you have to do is type I want it in the comments, and at the end of the month, we're doing a drawing to give it away. You can win it. Last month, we gave away this Eastvolt cardless ratchet set, which was amazing, and you too can win this one. So all you have to do is type I want it in the comments. End of the month, we pick it, and you can get it, or you can hit the link down below, and you can go get one right now. Okay, let's pop this seat off. Oh. The whole thing. everything. That's pretty cool. I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and put these bolts back in. That's what I do so I don't lose them. I put them back where they go where possible. I try to keep the least amount of hardware scattered around as possible. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you do? Are you a throw it all in a box, just leave it on the floor, Ziploc bag everything, or do you stick it back where it is? There's no right or wrong way. I'm just curious to find out what other people do. Okay, so I wanted to get to this battery because the battery is dead, but I want to be able to put a jump pack on it. And this is the Loki Thor JP400. And guys, thanks for giving me some leeway with these sponsors because they do help us out. They give it to me so I can give it to you. So let's hook this guy up and see if we get some juice. We've got this guy on. Let's see if we get any, hey, we had something real quick and then we failed. I think our battery, this battery is too dead. Okay, let's get this guy out. I'd like to thank the Kawasaki KZ1100 for its sacrifice. Okay, let's go and get this guy off. I have fallen in love with this cordless ratchet. I use it so much. Okay, let's see if we can get this sucker out of here. Let's see if we can replace the battery. The reason why we're doing this is because we don't have a kicker over here. So let's go ahead and get this battery out. So you just gotta reach in there and grab it, hit it with your purse, and then you can get it out. Yeah, this battery is dead, dead, dead. Oh. And to make my life a little easier, look at this. This is not making my life easier. This is goo from the tank. So I wonder if the tank was leaking onto the battery. Look, this is not paint. This is varnish. Yuck. Okay. Oh, what I was saying is I just disconnected it from the starter because you can't get to this bolt to screw it back in, this battery bolt to screw it back in. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Because here's where it bolts in. If you slide the battery in and try to screw it in, you can't do it. So you've got to undo it from here and then connect it after. So let me go ahead and use our KZ battery, put it in, see if we can get this thing to work. Our battery orientation is backwards from the other one, but this one should still work. We should still be able to fish this guy in, through, and get on it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Just about finished tightening this guy up. Okay. Took a little finagling because the battery's a different orientation, so I had to wiggle things around a bit more than normal, but let's just get that in there, that in there. Let's see if we have juice. Okay, let's turn the key on, see if we get any. We do get some lights here, lights here. So I can get a light back here, which is good. We're not gonna try to start it yet. I'm gonna check the oil first. Not getting any turn signals. Headlights are working. No horn. We have to fix that because we got two horns and a button that doesn't work. We've definitely got to fix that. Let's check the oil before we press the magic button over here. So guys, you may be saying, Eric, you're giving this guy a little more care and concern than you normally do. What's up with that? Well, first off, look at it. It's in considerably better shape than the garbage we typically deal with. I call it garbage as a term of endearment. It's nowhere near the level of that. Let's be honest. This is this SL100 in good shape. And then look at this guy. Okay, we are gonna give a little bit more care and concern when it comes to that. So we'll check the oil here and then we'll hopefully bump the starter and something works, something happens. And then we'll go from there. Okay, let's check the, God, that fuel smells bad. I just caught a whiff. Yeah, let's get something else so you can see it. Yeah, it looks kind of dirty. You wipe it on a dirty hand. It doesn't smell. Yeah, it does smell a little fuely. So if we get it to run, we'll have to change the oil. But I don't think we're anywhere near it running just yet. We're getting close. We're definitely closer now, but we're not, because these guys are going to have to come off and have to be cleaned. So let me just show you this. You see all this white stuff? I thought it was it being faded. I'm just going really light. We'll do it at home with a nylon brush, but look at that. This thing's going to clean up so much better than the way it looks now. So where are we? Bump the starter. That's where we're at. Okay, before we try to turn it over, I want to pull the tank off so I can pull the spark plugs out so we can look into it, look into those cylinders and see what it looks like. Let me get this guy off. And plus it'll give us a chance, we can take it home to clean the tank out and maybe give it a good polishing. Let's see what hoses I have. Make sure this guy's off, and let's get this guy off. Here we go. Look, it's in really good shape under here. We're probably gonna have to pull those off too. But let's get these spark plugs out. God, these things are in. Almost feels like there's something grabbing them too. We'll check them out. And once they come out, we'll take a look at all of them. This is number 3. I'd planned on just breaking them free, then using a ratchet, the cordless ratchet, to get them off, but I said, no, I don't need to. Let me get 4, since I already broke 4 loose. There we go. Again, I've already broke these free. We'll look at them all. We'll line them up. 4, 3, and let's get 2 and 1. Okay, I already broke these loose. There's 2. And I already broke it loose. And 1. So let's take a look at them. Okay, here they are. This is the number 1, number 4, 2 and 3 are number 1, yeah. And this is the only one that had oil on the threads. All the other ones were dry, but they all look pretty much the same. When you look at them, I know it's tough to see, but they all look pretty much the same. So let's put the bore scope in there and see what it looks like. Okay, here we go. We're going to go into cylinder 4 first. Oh, it's right here at the top. We can see a valve right there. We're at the top here. So this one is going to be in the same position. Looks like he's got a good bit of carbon. You can see the carbon build up right around here. It doesn't, I don't think it looks like rust. So let's look at number 3. This one's going to come all the way down. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of carbon buildup. That's what that is. This cylinder is down a little bit further. The piston's down a little bit further. It's just got loads of carbon. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. Let's go to number 2. You stay right there. I'll do number 2. I'm not going to do number 2. Cylinder number 2. Let's go into cylinder number 2. Let's see. Yeah, it looks more of the same. Come on, what am I running into? Yeah, it looks just like number 4. Not too bad. Okay, let's squirt some juice in those. And just so you guys can see how we were doing it, I had you set up looking at the camera, at my phone, and then going around to having to put it in. So if it got a little jumpy, I apologize. Yeah, it's kind of tough when your cameraman doesn't show up to work. But I guess I'll just have to make do doing it by myself. Let's be honest, I don't have a cameraman. So I'll just keep doing it the way I'm doing it. Okay, got some in all of them. We'll get a towel too to put over that because if it turns over good, we'll be shooting stuff all over the place. Okay, let's turn the key on. Let's hit the starter button for the first time. I do have a towel over it just so I don't get oil in the face. Hey. Let's give it the old thumb in the hole trick. It's got some compression. Our battery's not very strong either. Let me hook this guy up. Okay, let's see. Oh, we lost all power. So in an exciting turn of events, we lost all power when I hooked the jump box up to it to give it more juice. And after further inspection, we blew this 30 amp fuse. Let me turn this on. So we blew that fuse right there. Let me see what I can come up with. Guys, sometimes they just fight you every step of the way. This guy, not wanting to come back to life. But it is kind of interesting. I did see this inspection sticker from 1982. Which is kind of cool. See it around. I haven't seen another one. That was the only one I saw. Let me look around and see if I can find something that I can put in for that fuse. So I didn't have one of those long fuses, but I did have one of these and some wires. So I made me a fusible link right here. This is a 30 amp fuse. Let me put this guy back in. Did I just blow it? No, I don't think so. Did I just blow that fuse? No, it's on. Okay. So now let's test it out. And if it blows again, I've got more fuses. And then we'll figure out why it's blowing. So let's make sure we're, yeah. Let's see if we have spark. Okay, we're looking right here. Let's see if we have any. Hey, I see some spark there. Let's see if we have it on the other one. Am I not seeing it? Yeah, I see it on, so I see it on 1 and 4 and 2 and 3, so that's awesome. Let's see if we can look inside this air box. See what it looks like in there. And maybe we can spray some juice in there, see if we get it to make some kind of noise. Oh, Jiminy Crickets. So the one on the other side did nothing. It was just a cover to make it look like this side. 2 here. Let's see if this guy lets me get into this air box. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. It would be nice if it did. What do you think? Odds are somebody with an 80 Super Sport is yelling at me right now. Yes, I can get to it. I couldn't get to the other side. Okay. Come on. It should just come out, right? It should just come out. There we go. Okay. Now we can get up here somewhat. We can spray some juice in there and hopefully, but if my throttles don't open, if my throttle blades don't open, it's kind of a moot point. But we could squirt a little bit in each one of these cylinders before I put the spark plugs back on. We may do both, but we're going to do that. So do you think somebody wrote their name on the inside right here because if their bike was stolen, they could identify it? That'd be a good place to put it because the criminal wouldn't think to look in there. So let me spray some juice in here, put some spark plugs back on and see if it makes some noise. Okay, key on. I've already sprayed some in all the cylinders. I'm gonna spray some in the intake here. That's definitely enough to start a fire. Whoa! Whoa! And let's see what happens. Nothing. Our throttle's stuck. I don't think we're getting any juice to anywhere. And I may have waited too long to. Let's see if this thing will turn. No, I'm stuck like Chuck in there. Hey, hey, hey! Hey! Yes! You heard that. Let's try again. Now let's try choke again. Yes! Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh, that's awesome. That sounded like, let's see if we can do it again. That sounded like running. I don't know about you guys, but this is a carb clean away from being good. And the battery. Come on, give me two. Oh, yes. I ran out of juice, but it made some noise. Hey! You guys heard it. You heard it. Guess I should have charged this jump box before I left the house. But let's try it one more time. No, I don't have enough juice. But it did exactly what I was hoping it would do. I was hoping we'd get to the point to where it would make some noise, because now I can move forward. I really think we clean this carburetor because we are stuck. We're stuck. I am going to pull the carburetor, and we'll clean it in the next episode. Okay, so a couple of things. First thing you want to do is put your air box in the service position. So loosen this nut up, this bolt up, slide it back as far as you can, then secure it down. Then break it free, and then you want it to come up. It'll come up, and now I can go out that way. I just have to get the cables off. Come on, let go. Right there. Free at last, free at last. There we go. Oh, slides are stuck. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be fun. But we gotta clean this, put it back on, and then we should have a running CB750F Super Sport. Let me undo my fuse for now. Remember to put that back in before we start it. Awesome. So guys, like I mentioned before, wherever possible, I put bolts back on where they go. So I'm just putting this guy back on just so I have less pieces and parts laying around. It makes it easier when I go to put it all back together. At least that's in my mind. Again, let me know down below, what do you guys do? So our 1980 Honda CB750F Super Sport is showing signs of life. It's also showing signs that it needs way more work. Calipers, master cylinder, it's carburetors. We're just gonna chip away at it and see what we can do. And I'm gonna try to spend, as always, the least amount of money as possible. Can I do it with the parts that we already have, or that we can scrounge around and find? So, just to get it running. Now, I'm not counting batteries or tires. We'd need those two before we put it on the road. But with where we are, I think we're making progress. I think we can clean these carburetors and put it back on, and we should get it to run. It sounded like it. It should. It only has 5,600 miles on it. It should run. Guys, remember, if you want a chance to win this 46-piece ratchet set, go ahead and leave a comment that just says, I want it, down below. You'll be entered into the drawing for a chance to win the Eastvolt 46-piece ratchet set. So guys, I'd like to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day.